Daddy, we're here. I have a voicemail. Hey, it's Pop. 10:30, we're here. Starts at 12. Parked out front, literally out front. Why don't you use a font people can read? What do you want to do that for? The hell I've never seen. And he would have a great pen. I'm a daddy's girl. I would watch out the window as his baby blue 1975 Dodge pickup truck came down the hill at 4:30 every afternoon. I would run to the door to greet him. I always knew where to find my daddy, in his chair. I would sit in his lap and eat ice cream. He wouldn't feed me fast enough, so I would get my own spoon. As a teenager, I had to walk past his chair and pass inspection before going out. He and Mom met while working at Bryce. Their love story that began in a mental hospital lasted over 55 years. They would sit in their chairs and still tell stories about their day. He would call me from the back of the house to change the channel. He watched every ball game and every sport, and his day stopped to listen to Fine Pop. I don't know how to do this without him. Every decision I make every day of my life is always made asking myself, what would my daddy think? He was the wisest man I've known. He was my compass. He was our constant, always there to give advice, whether you asked for it or not, and always ended every phone call with I love you. The man loved to talk. At times, counting as many as 5. Well, to make a long story short, started with what he had for breakfast, who he saw that day, who they were related to, and don't you remember you met them when you were growing up and they lived next to so-and-so. He remembered the men by the car they drove and the women by what they wore, and his kids by the trouble we caused. In Sitka's case, the number of parking tickets she received. And when she graduated in Alabama, he took more photos of the Sitco Pike of nearby construction than he did of her graduation. If he and Chuck went car shopping, he would send him back to change into clothes that weren't so nice. They would work on cars in the driveway, and the neighbors would clap when they franked. Daddy did all he could for his older sisters, Dorothy and Jean. While I know he loved me and my brother and sister, he was devoted to his 8 grandkids who called him Pop. He didn't like that name in the beginning, by the way. He and Joseph shared their love of cars. Mike Corey was his tech support, and he was proud of his work ethic in school. He gave Kate advice as she pursued engineering. Take it or not. He was proud to have helped Chase receive a scholarship from the University of Alabama Alumni Association. He and Blake had a special bond. The moment he met his first grandchild in foster care, he declared him a keeper. Pop had met his match with Miss Molly, and he thought she had more sense than us all. He loved Austin's love of reading and was looking forward to seeing him in his next play. He was a little worried about Jessica, probably because she is so much like me. And he was so proud of her class rankings and said she could be a brain surgeon. Jim was his on-call help desk, and Karen could always make him laugh. Every girl wants her daddy to approve of her husband. My husband didn't just lose his father-in-law, he lost his best friend. They had each other to talk about business and politics and more. We all have supportive text messages filled with emojis to look back on. We were all so impressed with how Daddy stepped up to take such great care of Mom. He kept meticulous health records. These two never intended to have this much togetherness. Did you, Mom? He did it all. He wasn't ready to be without her. The night before he passed away, when he wouldn't let me come up and check on him, I truly believe he knew. He said with tears in his voice, somebody needs to take care of my buddy. He even had his clothes laid out. We've only been doing this 3 nights, and it's taken about 8 of us. As I went through his phone to contact many of you, he had descriptions of where he knew you from and notes about your families and your health. It's blessed me to hear from so many about how much they love to talk to our dad. One said he could write and he could talk. My dad and I made plans for their future, but his plan was clear. He wanted to live out his days at home at the lake. I always knew he would just be gone one day, and my greatest fear was that he would pass away with Mom alone. I am so grateful their wonderful neighbors, Jim and Sandy and John and Pam, were there. Well, to make a long story short, he was respected, he was appreciated, he was deeply loved, and he is dearly missed. I love you, Daddy.
Oh.